The village's Beautification Task Force is a driving force that highlights the natural beauty of Lincolnwood. The Beautification Task Force is responsible for overseeing several gardens and beds throughout the village, along with helping with special projects and programs. The gardens and beds overseen by the task force include the bed at the intersection of Morse and Costner, Madeline's Garden, the beds along Lincoln Avenue, the beds located around the entrances of Village Hall and the Community Center. These beds highlight a mix of perennial and annual plants that bring vibrancy and color to the public areas within the village. Each year, the task force reviews the village's beds to determine the appropriate planting for the coming year and to provide guidance to village staff on improvements for the public areas of the village. The Morris and Costner bed is located at the southwest corner of Prosell Park and welcomes visitors from the south to the park and to the Aquatic Center. It features a healthy mix of annuals, perennials, and bushes that provide a unique entrance to the village's most prominent park. To the east of the Morris and Costner bed is Madeline's Garden in Prosell Park. Named after former Lincolnwood Mayor Madeline Grant, the garden is a mix of red, white, and blue annuals, along with perennial plants and several trees, including 14 American linden and a large pin oak. The garden is a nice respite to sit in the shade on a hot day and plays host to the village's annual Memorial Day celebration. The rear portion of the garden features the pergola, which is available for rent through the Parks and Recreation Department. Travelers on Lincoln Avenue have probably noticed the two beds located on Lincoln Avenue that welcome residents and travelers to Prosell Park and the Aquatic Center. These beds feature bright colors that highlight the beauty of Lincolnwood and serve as a welcoming sign for visitors to the park. As you travel south on Lincoln Avenue, you will be sure to notice the Village Hall complex, which features the promenade and several beds overseen by the Beautification Task Force. Each year, visitors to Village Hall and the Community Center are greeted with a vibrant mix of bushes, perennials, annuals, and shrubs, thanks to the task force. These beds around the Village Hall complex complement the promenade, which was renovated with the assistance of the task force in 2012. The reconstructed promenade was heavily influenced by the Beautification Task Force, which played a significant part in helping the village to select the design and plans of the promenade. The promenade features an assortment of hardy perennial plants that keep the Village Hall campus beautiful year-round. Another project of the task force has been the annual Arbor Day event, which features the installation of a new tree into one of the village's 13 parks. Every year, the task force selects a tree and works with the Girl and Boy Scouts of Lincolnwood to plant the new tree. In recent years, the task force has planted unique trees for Arbor Day, including a Japanese lilac in O'Brien Park, a Kentucky coffee tree in Prosell Park, and a hornbeam in Centennial Park. Another program overseen by the Beautification Task Force is the annual Lincolnwood in Bloom contest. This program is part of the village's community beautification activities and is our way of encouraging property owners to landscape and beautify their homes and neighborhoods all year long. Entries are evaluated based on creativity, design, composition, environmental sensitivity, and overall quality. The task force holds the contest every summer. Contest information is provided annually in the summer edition of the village's newsletter, Connections. If you are interested in learning more about the Beautification Task Force or have any ideas for helping to beautify the community, please contact the village manager's office at area code 847-673-1540.